Yeah, no, anybody that understands comedy understands that this isn't funny.
Haha, fam, she's so young and trendy.
Actually, that last clip, I feel like bisexual people got attacked pretty hard, but NBC is milking this.
Alright, so Lilly Singh next?
Yes. So we are going to be reviewing the great career of the best late night talk show host ever, Carson Daly. No. His replacement. His replacement. Lilly Singh is a YouTuber that went by the what's the alias? Superwoman.
Superwoman. Yeah.
She was incredibly big on YouTube for a long time before kind of just falling off the face of the planet. But
she was in a YouTube Rewind.
Yeah, of course. As of recently,
and now she's on TV.
She has gotten the chance to host her own late night talk show, and let me tell you, if you haven't seen it, it is god awful. I don't know if it's her or the writers or a mixture of the two, but her jokes just do not land. On top of not being funny, she did actually steal content that has been confirmed. And obviously, you know, most people don't just wake up one day and they're like, oh, I'm gonna steal a joke today. Usually it's a repeat offense kind of situation. So, you know.
So did we play Lily's take on the joke first or the original?
No, let's play the original first, and then we'll go to Lily's, and then we'll pull up clips of like her actual show.
All right, this is a Comedy Central upload of this girl, Mary Beth Barrow, and her special. Let's see, it is like 2 minutes and 10 seconds in whenever she starts this joke.
Sex with.
This is her talking about how being a comedian has changed her sexual habits. And then it's going to transition into the joke that Lilly Singh ripped.
Because for years I was sleeping with hot dudes. And now I sleep with comedians. So it's just different. I definitely don't recommend sleeping with a comedian unless after sex you enjoy lying next to someone, watching them scroll through their own tweets. Because that's happened to me with more than one person. They're just like scrolling.
I'm somewhat of a comedian myself.
Like, oh, your index finger does work.
Did you hear the joke?
Yeah.
Just scrolling, and then your index finger does work. This whole video is her talking about social media, and then she just interjects a joke at 2 minutes and 36 seconds in.
Peach emoji off social media. I mean, I'm guilty of being addicted to social media. Everyone I know is guilty of this addiction. I had a boyfriend once who was constantly on his phone, just swiping, and I was like, oh, interesting. So you do know how to use your fingers.
I thought she was gay.
No, she's a bisexual woman of color.
Yeah, it's very important that she's bisexual because then everybody wants to fuck her.
Well, except me.
Well, no, but that's like, I think that's the marketing strategy behind.
So, thoughts on that,
I mean, yeah,
joke?
It's a straight theft. I mean, it's reworded. And I mean, again, this is where it comes to is I don't know how much she's involved in the writing process. Because it's like it could have been a writer that took that joke and just reworded it. With her delivery and how she goes on, I've seen a couple more like clips of her show, and I do think that she was involved heavily in that joke just because of how it's delivered. I don't necessarily think a writer could get that spot on of her personality.
My nephew's show.
We have an opening at the 9 o'clock slot, is it?
Okay.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
Lily, welcome. So excited to talk about your new show. Me too. Take a seat.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Anywhere is good.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, cool. It's like reverse Oreo.
So, Lily, for your first episode, we're thinking you enter in a nice gray suit.
Gray.
Also, anytime you want to respond, just go ahead and pause.
Obviously.
Totally agree. How about a navy?
Or a brown one.
Bold.
Brown. I want to look naked.
Okay, we want to get crazy. We want to get loco, something no one's ever seen before. So we're thinking opening monologue where you cover headlines, news of the week, tweets.
That's not really my style, you know? I was thinking I could actually share my perspective, especially being a woman and all.
What?
Is your
Yeah, being a
perspective
woman and
not
all.
my perspective?
Perspective on
No?
what?
I'm not
Just
sure
her perspective.
if people will relate to that. This never happens.
No, you know what? Let it play.
Yeah, just turn your ringtone back on. Let them call you back. Oh, the widescreen.
About to happen.
Hello, my name is Lily, and I ain't a white man. My skin got some color, and it ain't a spray tan. I know you used
God.
to only Jimmy's in the skin down the door. It's time to switch it up in here, cause now a lady runs the show. I'm about to lead the way for y'all with my pedicure toe. Cause I'm turning off the AC, and I'm turning up the heat, cause I've been cold at my
Damn, bro, did Diplo remix this?
Only lady in late night, that's cool. New moms and dads, you should both get a paid leave. And if your baby hungry, got a room for you to breastfeed. Wherever you need, on set at a desk or while you read. Your body, your choice, and the baby gotta eat. My writer's room look like a mini United Nations. More than
These
50%
lens flares.
women and people are all races. And that's not because I had to, it's because I could. This the new standard, so take notes. Hollywood,
Wait.
see the show
You
is
pause
for
it?
everyone. There's no us,
You've got the right to pause, so
Yeah,
you can
but
at any
I'm
time as
doing
well.
it.
Oh.
So she said this whole thing's about her being inclusive, right?
Yeah, this whole
And then-
thing has been
and
about...
then she says her writer room's 80% women.
Yeah.
Hey, hi, I'm Lily, and I'm diverse, and I really need you to know. That's pretty
It's like-
much the.
It's like for someone that gives to homeless people, like you don't go around and the first thing you tell people is that you donate to the homeless shelters. But at
You know,
the same time,
you know, there's
they're
just
just-
writers, right, Lily? Them being female has nothing to do with their ability or skills.
and even then, they're ripping off other females
Yeah, I was like,
that are
I-
funnier than
if
them.
anything, they're giving women writers a horrible name.
Had to make sure that the people knew that she had writers, so that way when she inevitably ended up
Yeah,
stealing a joke,
fucking
she would have a cover.
I ain't talking about Donald unless his last name is Glover. I'm about to
2017.
spice up your life, so if you wanna
Oh my
be my
god, she
lover,
didn't really
I'ma
just
be
drop a
LGBT.
childish
Yeah.
Gambino fucking
Like the hair tie in their
rap
pockets.
friend.
Only glass ceiling is the skylight in my office. If she want it, work for it, then you best believe she got it. If they do the same job, same money in their wallet. I was born in the hood, but a nice hood because it was Canada. So on my
Oh my god.
I
Oh
forgot
my
she mentioned
God.
Canada. As soon as she said the hood, I was like, wait a minute.
I was
you're from
born in
Canada.
the hood, but a nice hood, because it's Canada. Okay, yeah, let's just demean everybody living in Section 8 housing. Fuck you, Lilly Singh.
soda inside my can and my
Oh, I'd
parents are
prefer
from
Tana
India, so when you
Mojo's
go to
music
my
over
crafty,
this.
They know to call it just chai, not silly chai tea. I'm about to bring a new POV and make some noise. Might push your buttons, make you turn around like on the boys. Ain't playing soccer, but I'm about to kick it with the boys. Yo, catch my heel. You get my point?
I fucking hated that.
So a maroon suit then?
Yes.
Okay, so here's another original skit from her.
So, this is gonna make me sound bad, okay? But I want to preface this by saying, this is a legitimate question.
Okay.
Why is it brave and empowering for Lilly Singh to come and just shit on men and Hollywood and NBC? But let's say, like, Chris D'Elia made a song saying, Lilly Singh sucks, replace her with Donald Glover. Like, and just made the point that she's not funny. Like, people would be so upset that he's demeaning a woman. But here we have just her entire career is based on just shitting on dudes, which it's like, yeah, cool, whatever, I get it. We've been in charge for a long time and we fucked everything up, but it's not funny. It's like making a racist or a sexist joke. It's just not funny. Like, you're playing off of like the percentage of women that are like all men are trash.
like, I don't even want to say that it's not funny, because comedy is subjective.
Yeah, I was like, comedy's
right?
suggestive,
But it's
like
the fact that she's not
yeah.
contributing anything new.
Let me rephrase that. It can be funny, but she is not making a joke about it. She's literally just saying, like, there's no punchline, there's no creativity. She's just like, hey, men suck. You guys ruined Hollywood. NBC though, they were bad, but now they're good because they hired me.
Here's another skit by her called I think it's Lilly Singh, Came Out of Nowhere.
There's never been a wait. Can you just pause that? There's never been a female talk show host. Not one. There's not one that gives away cars or has a book club or anything like that. There's never been a female talk show host. The richest woman on the planet is definitely not a female talk show host, okay? There's never been anybody like Lilly Singh. It's Oprah. She is pretending to be Oprah. Like, can we literally acknowledge how she's pretending like this is some huge feat when Oprah's been doing this for 30 plus years? Like, you're not a pioneer. And then you have other people like Chelsea Handler. What's that one bitch that dressed up like the Statue of Liberty and had a seizure? Wendy Williams.
We do it every year. It's always a lot of fun. Let's get started. Our first caress.
The View.
Funny women.
The View is literally a talk show of all women.
Wow, I didn't even think of The View. Like, there are funny women in movie and television, but she's just acting like she is the first woman ever.
Yeah, she's acting like she's the first one to do it, and it's just like, bitch, you're literally just ripping off Oprah.
This video just screams, I am the first woman in TV.
One woman changed everything.
Everything.
No one had ever heard of her. She was a complete unknown.
Wait, what?
A mystery wrapped in an enigma. Going where no one had gone before.
Okay, The View is
One
trash, but it's
woman,
popular.
Starting from zero.
Why do you keep saying that?
Charging out of the
View's had its
darkness,
moments.
she would become the queen.
Whoopi
Where
Goldberg's
once
on
there
The
were
View.
only kings. She came out of nowhere.
Hold up. I did not come out of nowhere. I've been doing this for 9 years. Built one of the biggest YouTube channels ever. Been in TV shows, movies, and commercials. I definitely came from somewhere.
You were in an Ice Age movie. Okay, let's not.
You've been in movies.
You've been in movies, but you weren't in cinema. You weren't in Shrek or anything.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Or Fred 3.
She'd
Yeah,
been doing
Fred.
this forever, since the day she was born. She came out of the womb with a microphone in her hand.
Also not accurate. Come on.
Walking on stage of her own talk show for the first time, or maybe the 100th time. I don't know. I haven't done my research.
It's the first time. First time, you dumb thing.
Prepared and ready to take on late night
That's
forever.
it.
She'll spend years here. The good years, the fertile years, and eventually die on this very
Makes you
stage.
so upset.
No, you can't. I have an extremely complicated contract. A little late with Lilly Singh. Starting right now? Maybe? I'm not sure.
Yes.
I'm
right
genuinely
now. It definitely starts
angry.
right now.
If
There are
you
funnier
say
people
so.
in the chat than there are her. Like,
My entire Twitch community is funnier than Lilly Singh.
Alright, so I've got a clip of her talking about her time on the Elite dating app. So we've seen her do a rap. You know, we're getting the full idea of her reign. We saw that skit that was. Have you laughed once? Have you laughed at anything that she has said or has happened
I've
in this
actually gotten
video?
angry more times than I've found any like comedian. Like I've laughed at
like-
the things we've said about the things that she's done. But I haven't.
Right,
Well, I
because
haven't
we're
laughed
funny.
at her jokes.
So now we're gonna see her do a little monologue. Gonna tell a little story about her time on Rhea, if that's how it's pronounced. Raya, my bad. Yeah, it's an invite-only
Yes, but
dating app for the
technically
elite.
speaking, if you just know someone pretty famous, they can just invite
Mhm.
you.
Yeah.
Okay, now Lily's a new late night host. She gets her hair and makeup done every day. You know, she's able to flex her abs just enough to convince people that she works out. You know, there's probably a line of people crushing on her. Oh my God, stop! I'm blushing. Stop. Stop. Okay. Well, it may shock you to know that
This laugh track is really bad.
All laugh tracks are really bad.
Okay, but at least like other talk shows know when to stop the laugh track. You can hear the audio clip whenever they have to stop it because she starts talking too soon. You can hear an immediate cut. Like, do you want me to skip it back? Because I heard the cut.
Yeah.
Skip it back.
enough to convince people that she works out. You know, there's probably a line of people crushing on her. Oh my God, stop! I'm blushing. Stop. Stop. Okay. Well, it may shock you to know that I'm actually.
Yeah, you heard that cut.
Yeah.
Literally, no one is shocked. Why aren't you shocked? Why are you not shocked? I'm serious. I'm so single that sometimes I ghost myself just to feel any type of emotion.
What does that even mean?
I honestly thought this show would help me meet people, okay? But HR keeps telling me I have to stop hitting on the guests. Like, come on. Why else am I gonna have LL Cool J on my show? Huh? Because of his incredible performance in Deep Blue Sea? Stop. Stop.
So Carson Daly said that he was trying to hook up with people using his show.
Yeah,
and he said, "Oh yeah, why else would I bring insert female celebrity on my show? Why would I Brie Larson? Why would I bring just any female celebrity? Why would I bring them on my show if I wasn't trying to get with them?"
Yeah, bro, that's
and then demean their previous work.
Fucking yikes. Yeah, and it's like
that is a joke that would get a male fired.
That's a joke that would get a male canceled. Like,
honestly, yeah, but
like you'd get full on fucking Twitter destroyed if you posted that. Like, imagine if I went on my stream and I'm like, yeah, why would I stream with insert Pokimane if I wasn't trying to fuck her?
Like,
because she's good at Fortnite. Like that's just so fucking demeaning. Like,
it's very much a yikes.
I hope you didn't want any male actors to come on your show.
Now, when I was younger, I always thought that by 30 I would be married with a few kids and be living in a mansion. Who knew getting a mansion would be the easiest thing on that list? So like everyone.
Why is she trying to copy George Lopez? Because like whenever George Lopez tells a joke, he kind of makes a funny facial expression and kind of does like the body language. Like,
hey, George Lopez, Stephen Colbert, Jon Stewart, Carson Daly, Jimmy Kimmel. She's taking the worst parts of all of them and just fucking
worst parts,
combining it, and I fucking Next, she's gonna do the Chris Rock. Ah!
She tried to do an alchemy circle to forge the greatest TV comedian ever, but then she forgot the best ingredient, the funny.
Me and my brother tried to bring our mom back, but we just created the worst talk show host of all time. Honestly, wish the circle would have killed me.
Right now. What do we think about dating apps? Do you like dating apps?
So this is what happened to that half girl, half dog hybrid.
Okay. Personally, I hate them. Okay, but everyone is on them. Like, when's the last time you had a friend tell you they met the old-fashioned way? You know, in an AOL chat room. See, I've used all the apps. Tinder, Bumble. Yeah, at one point, I started to just download apps without reading the description. Yeah. And let me tell you, my first Grindr date was very disappointing for everyone.
That's so funny.
When I first started using...
I am fucking shaking and crying and laughing right now.
Honestly,
oh my god.
Honestly though, that was the best joke she's told.
And I didn't even crack a smile. That was just objectively the best joke.
I'll admit, I got a smirk off of that one. But I will also say I've heard the same joke in like 20 different commentary channels.
Oh yeah, like she's telling 2017 jokes. Like you kind of hit the nail on the head. She's telling jokes from 2 years ago.
Yeah, she's literally just hitting 2-year-old. Like, she was prepared for this show in 2017, and that's when she wrote the first season.
The contract just didn't clear until this year.
Yeah, she just didn't get a start until this year, and she's like, I'm not rewriting this shit.
Yeah, it's just... It's pretty cringe, bro.
A little bit.
One was matching with me. Or even better, sometimes people would match with me and then unmatch immediately, which is rude, okay? If you're gonna tell someone they were a mistake, do what my parents did and say it straight to my face, okay? The longer I'm dating online, the more I realize that every profile is the same, okay? Everyone is like, looking for my partner in crime. What are these crimes everyone speaks of? We both know you're gonna find someone and then spend a lifetime together arguing over what to watch on Netflix.
Not funny, didn't laugh.
Not funny, didn't laugh. It's not even a joke, it's just an observation. You know what I'm saying? Like,
sometimes observations can be funny.
Observational humor is a real thing, but it's when you draw comedy out of real life situations, not when you just describe real life situations when you're in a shit relationship. Like, I'm sorry nobody interesting wants to be around you because you have no personality. That's
and like,
really
dating app jokes
problem.
are just done to death.
No one cares. Everybody's been on Tinder for 2 years now.
Like, this well has been bled dry. Like, she is beyond beating a dead horse.
We done been known that they suck, fam. Like, everybody's Tinder profile is just a dead profile from 2 years ago. Bro, we're just gonna turn my Twitch chat into the new hottest dating app. Twitch.tv, that's the new hottest dating app. The only exclusion is I'm the only person you can have sex with, so... I'm joking. It's wrong to use your viewers for sexual gains. I just want your guys' money.
Your heart was in the right place, but bad save.
I love to laugh. What kind of psychopath doesn't love to laugh? Like, you might as well say something like, sometimes I like breathing. Oxygen's my jam.
Not changing my Tinder profile now.
And if we do match and you're over 30, do me a favor and chill with those cute filters that change your face. If you don't like yourself as a person, there's no way I'm going to like you vomiting a rainbow. Just, like, stop. You know, you have to be careful about what you put on your dating profile. You know, because some terms have completely different meanings on dating apps than they do in real life. Like, for example, I like to call myself a unicorn because I enjoy mythical, magical creatures and I refuse to grow up.
I wonder where this joke is going.
Something complete.
I wonder.
Let's make a joke about gay terms.
A bi girl.
She's gonna explain the meaning now.
Like a dude comedian explaining what a bear is.
And that is not my thing. No matter what. Absolutely not. Unless you're John Legend and Chrissy Teigen.
She just said that she would have a threesome with John Legend and Chrissy Teigen. Now I'm gonna say, if Carson Daly made that same joke, he would be canceled.
I think he could get away with it.
Hey, John Legend. Also person in, you know...
Lily just wants you to know that she is gay and monogamous.
fellow rich person, Mr. Legend. I would totally have sex with your wife.
You and your wife? I'd fuck the shit out of you.
Like, that's...
Don't get me wrong, like...
It's problematic.
It's problematic, but I think he could probably get away with it. Just because there's a male and female involved. I think that's the saving grace.
That's the saving grace.
Yeah, it was like, if he was just like Chrissy Teigen, I would have sex with you. That'd be a problem.
Now, I feel like dating gets even harder in cities like LA. I mean, everyone's so busy chasing their dreams as a Lyft driver. Now, I'll probably get in trouble for this, but there's one date.
Did you hear the cutoff on that laugh track? Like, and I love how they have so little actual footage of people laughing.
Yeah, also just fuck Lyft drivers, right?
Oh yeah, just fuck anyone that's using Lyft as a hustle to make some money. You know?
I was like, also just fuck Lyft drivers.
Yeah, like
Uber sponsors
lot of people in LA
NBC, so we can't talk about them. But fuck Lyft.
yeah.
Has anyone heard of Raya? Yeah, I'll tell you why. Raya is invite only, which means everyone on it is either a celebrity or an insanely beautiful person. I was invited. I'm what they call a double threat on Raya, you know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. When I joined Raya, I had 0 matches. Yeah. But unlike other dating apps, Raya has an option where you can pay $1.99 to slide into someone's DMs. Yeah. What? You telling me for the price of a McNugget, I can holla at Cara Delevingne? I was like, take all my money, fam. But still.
I like
Haha, fam. She's so young and trendy.
hashtag ad.
Hashtag ad. Haha, she has a Twitter account. She knows the slang.
Bro,
She's just like me.
Can we talk about the fact that she is a 30-year-old who just shit on 30-year-olds for using Snapchat filters and then dropped fam so casually? Like,
You know, this says a lot about the society we live in.
we live in a society, Lily, and I don't think you get that.
Her face right now just shows the state of the society we live in. That is my exact emotion.
So I'm not proud of this, okay? But I did something extremely petty. I added this picture to my profile. Now, I know this makes me look thirstier than the skin on my elbows in December, okay? I'm like, oh, me? Don't mind me. I'm just announcing my late night talk show. Dinner on Thursday?
It's like
I know,
me using
I'm
my
absolute
Tinder
trash,
to plug
I get
my
it, okay?
Twitch.
But guess what? Your girl got responses.
But at least
So
that's
who's really
funny.
the trash, huh? Me or everyone in my DMs? I'm just saying.
Yeah, I was like, it's funnier when I do it because I
But I really shouldn't
actually
be
want
talking
the
about all this.
traffic.
Is the thing about Raya is
Your talk
it's
show's
kind of like a Fight
garbage.
Club.
You shouldn't tell people about it.
Yeah, like that, and also like this isn't being advertised, and this isn't showing up like on like what's that shit called whenever you open up the menu on
TV
your
guide.
TV and you see what's on? Yeah, the TV guide.
Yeah, I was like, you know.
You don't talk about Raya. The second rule of Raya is always swipe left on Chris Brown.
Did you just really make a Chris Brown joke
Clearly
in
I'm frustrated,
2019?
okay? And
She really just made a Chris Brown domestic abuse joke in 2019.
Nice, bro. That's a great way to get Rihanna on. That is a great way to get Rihanna on.
Look, all I'm saying
You know
is that
Rihanna,
is such.
that celebrity who's actually really for women's rights and has put millions into charities for women? Yeah, just, you know, make fun of her domestic abuse. Sick. Sick.
Man, can't you wait for like 6 months from now when she figures out about the Area 51 raid?
Bro, 2021 is gonna be lit on the Lilly Singh show when she brings up the Area 51 raid. Those are gonna be some nostalgic memes, fam. I can't wait till she drops "Do You Know the Way?"
Can you imagine if she just started using ancient memes on her show thinking that it's still relevant? Like, alright guys, now look at this, and it's just a picture of Long Cat, or like freaking ICANN has cheeseburger.
So I met this guy on Ryan. He was really mean, and I was like, "No me gusta." There, you guys heard about this new food craze? The long egg?
Did you guys see that new Batman movie that came out, The Dark Knight?
Yeah, you guys excited for Iron Man 2?
both girls and guys, dating would be easier. Okay? I mean, I have twice as many options. But having too many options actually makes things a lot harder. It's like going to the Cheesecake Factory. How am I supposed to know if I'm in the mood for tacos or macaroni and cheese balls? You know?
Yeah,
What
of
if I
course,
want
you
both?
know.
Things
Bisexuality.
used to be
It's
so
exactly
much simpler.
equatable
Remember when
to
you'd
ordering
pass
off
the
of
note
a
to that
large
chimney in
menu.
second grade and
I'm saying this is a bisexual person. Like a legitimate bisexual person.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I'm attracted to men and women does not mean that I'm attracted to all men and all women. Because
But
people
Lilly
still
Singh
have,
just said that you were.
Oh, well, maybe that's her, but that's...
No, she
not
said
all of us.
bisexual. She didn't clarify herself. She said being bisexual.
Like...
Guys, I'm so angry.
Gay Fury. Me too, Violet. I am also Gay Fury. But, like, I feel like it's more telling about her, because, like, yeah, she didn't specify herself, but it's like, most bisexual people aren't just down for anybody.
Don't you know that Lilly Singh speaks for all bisexuals and women of color?
She is the representative for all
She
of
actually
us.
speaks for me, too. She's got a little Jewish in there.
Yeah, I can see it.
Just a little bit.
Me, like, check yes, no, or maybe. That's what dating apps are missing, a maybe choice. The swipe diagonal, okay? Something that says you're my option for when I completely run out of options.
That's funny, but I
But
don't
I'll
think
figure
that's
it out,
original.
I hope. I wonder what I'm gonna
Probably
say
not.
when my future grandkids ask how I met my future spouse. You know, I'll just sit them down next to me and say, listen, I paid a secret celebrity dating app $1.99. Okay? And they'll probably be like, oh, Raya? Yeah, we're all on it, but you actually paid the $1.99? Dang, Grandma, you were thirsty!
That was probably the worst clip I've ever seen.
Not only was it not funny, I am personally offended.
Like, I'm hurt. I left that hurt. There's plenty of funny women out there.
But she is not funny. She is very specifically not one of the funny women.
I was like, I've never seen any of her YouTube content in there, so I guess I can't really speak on her direct comedy. But whatever their approach they're taking with this, either they need to fire their writer's room. Lily, listen. Throughout the history of TV, the best writers have been Jewish men in their early 20s. Want to pay me a substantial amount of money, I will come and write your entire show for you. I don't need a writer's room or your input or anything like that. Just let me make the jokes, you say them, and we'll fucking kill. I promise. But I do want at least $600K a year. Because this is gonna be, there's so much to fix.
I mean, she's just not funny. She relies on her identity, and she won't forget to remind you that she is indeed a brown bisexual woman.
Yeah, no, anybody that understands comedy understands that this isn't funny, but there's genuinely non-funny people out there. Like, there's people that have never made a good joke. You know, that's the TV choice for them, I guess. There's
Let's
also,
see.
like, this is the perfect television show for people that are offended by everything. This is going to be a very safe watch. Like, you're going to be able to go into this TV show and pretty much guarantee... Actually, that last clip, I feel like bisexual people got attacked pretty hard, but...
Yeah, I am legitimately offended.
But if you are a white mom in the Midwest, you will not leave this effect.
The thing is that there's a couple of people that are like horny in these comments.
Oh, of course, it's YouTube.
She stopped showing off those amazing legs by Zoff Mo. Like... And then Marcia Silva says, damn, she's hot. Fire emoji, but we been new. And then Marcia Silva immediately under that says, I love this. Laughing emoji.
Wait, he replied to his own comment and said...
No, he just left two back to back.
I thought he was, like, replying to his own comment. Yeah, this comment's dope.
Little known fact, she's a bisexual person of color. Okay, you know what? Just to get our point across, should I just pull up a random recent clip?
Yeah. Yeah.
Should I just find a
go to
random
the channel.
clip?
Just go to
Just
the
go to the
channel
channel and just
like,
find one?
pull one, yeah.
Okay, I looked her up, and the first clip, one of the first clips I saw, that was just like her standing there, was Lilly Singh, exclamation point, hashtag not my Carson Daily. But let's see if this is any funnier, because I have seen most of what we've shown already. But this, brand new.
Thank you so much for
To me.
being here.
To me.
And welcome to the first episode of A Little Late with Lilly Singh.
From the first
Oh,
episode.
I am so excited. I am so happy to be here. And by the looks of it, a lot of you are happy to be here too. It's mostly the brown people because this was free to attend. But I know for sure some...
Wait. What?
They probably let in people of color for free on the...
What? I hope she's not implying something.
Are looking at their TVs just like, is something wrong with my TV?
Oh, that brown people couldn't
Why are they
afford
playing Slumdog
tickets.
Millionaire?
Is that what she's trying to say?
Well, no, I think they just let people of color in for free that show. But I could definitely see how it could come across like that.
Like, I heard that and I was like, wait, what?
Hey, Middle America, I'm so glad you're here. Look, I get it, okay? I'm not your traditional talk show host. I mean, the media has mentioned I'm a bisexual woman of color.
The media? The media is the one who mentioned.
Are you the media?
Do you mean NBC? And by NBC, you?
I guess by extension you're not wrong. But...
You are technically correct.
Change my name. A little long, but it has a nice ring to it. Come on, I'm more than just a bisexual woman of color, okay?
If she says that one more time, I'm gonna start taking shots.
Like, the fact that, like, we were, like, that she actually said it like that.
She
like...
says it one more time, I'm chugging this bottle. Play the clip.
Network whose logo is also the pride flag. Oh, what's that? It's actually a peacock? Oh, right, okay, you mean the pretty male bird with the big colorful feathers?
NBC is milking this.
Let's be real.
Absolutely.
Someone like me could not be here without the many successful, powerful women of color who led the way, am I right? Yeah.
She was one word off from making take a shot.
Close.
It's important to thank them right now. So let's give a round of applause to people like Mindy Kaling.
Hey, she's actually funny.
Hey, don't compare yourself.
What about Michelle Obama? I mean.
Oh my god.
And last but not least, the brown M&M. Listen, beggars can't be choosers, okay? I needed role models and my options were limited. But now that I'm in this
Fuck
position,
Rosa Parks.
I'm super excited to help pave the path. And as a
Wait.
I'm especially stoked to join this group of people.
She didn't say it. All I'm gonna say is, I love how she didn't talk about any TV shows. She talked about Mindy Kaling, if that's how to pronounce her name.
Yeah.
I'm horrible with pronunciations, but she's actually funny. But she's not a late night host. Like, there's other television hosts that are women that she didn't talk about, you know, for paving the path for her. She didn't talk about Oprah or anybody on The View or Ellen DeGeneres. She has
Ellen! Holy shit!
Like,
hot take. Ellen is just less ripped Gordon Ramsay.
My hair tie from. Definitely Larry Wilmore. I mean, real talk. If you put every network late night host in one room together, and then add me and Hassan Minhaj, we look like the IT department at their law firm's Christmas party. It's been tough for us. It's hard out here. But I get it, because it's also tough for you. Listen, I understand that for some people, white people, seeing someone like me host a show is terrifying.
Someone like who?
Hashtag not my Carson Daly. Maybe I'm just the beginning. Maybe all of your favorite movies and TV shows are gonna get a minority remake. Like Green Book, where Viggo Mortensen has been replaced by Morgan Freeman. And now it's just a movie about two friends driving through the South feeling equally uncomfortable. Or HBO's Girls, but with an all-Indian cast. Yeah, there's no sex or nudity, just really suggestive hand-holding. And all the relationships are arranged by their parents. Or Titanic, where
that was kind of spicy.
Yeah,
really?
God damn.
Why would you say that?
Why? I'm gonna take a shot for that just because I'm uncomfortable.
Who's the audience? Everyone that is similar to her is offended. If you're an Indian bisexual, you're offended.
Who's this for? Racist white people?
Like, if you're an Indian bisexual woman, this show is actively making fun of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who is the audience?
White moms.
Has been replaced by Daniel Kaluuya. In this version, Jack and Rose, they never even get together because Daniel knows better than to hook up with some rich white lady. He swims swims away on his floating door and lives for another 70 years. But in all seriousness, maybe I shouldn't be joking about this because, I mean, one of the biggest
All of her
fears of white
YouTube
America is
content
that
is like Indian parents be like, dope. Really solid content there.
Bobs, you know what I mean? And honestly, we are. We've got a big show for you tonight. I promise we're gonna have the best time ever, or my name isn't bisexual woman of color.
God damn
Yeah! Yeah!
Do it, Lily. Say the line. Bisexual woman of color. At the
Yeah!
tears. That was a randomly picked video. Like, I literally just looked up, like, Lilly Singh late night. Send it.
Just send it.
I looked up Lilly Singh late night, did a little scroll, and then just randomly picked one.
That was not a good one.
The thumbnail
I
was
turned
her.
31 today, which means I'm now the age of one of those delusional people who will say things like, 30s are the new 20s. Only old people say those things, okay? And if you ever meet a guy in his 30s who says, 30s are the new 20s, all he's saying is, I do cocaine.
Okay, that got a chuckle out of me.
That was pretty funny. I'll be...
That is the first time I've laughed. Like, for something that she has said, that is like the first time she has legitimately got a chuckle out of me. Because, okay, that was kind of funny.
A lot of people at home are thinking, 31? That's not old. Thank you so much. Okay, but let's be real, that's what society makes you feel like, right?
She's the
I mean, let's
Joker.
face it, there are no more good milestones to look forward to. At 16, you can drive.
Bro.
18, you can...
Speaking of the Joker, she actually did a Joker-related skit that I meant to pull up.
That's a great next video.
When I was a kid, I played so hard, I had injuries I didn't even know about. But now, my
Big
body
ass,
tells me
yikes.
about the injuries before they even happen. I swear, I've legit thrown my back out just by looking at a heavy grocery bag. But you still know I'm gonna do it in one trip.
So
Oh my
relatable.
god, she's so relatable.
Millie
2 trips
Rock.
are for pussies. Lol,
Millie
lol,
Rock.
lol. Hit that Millie Rock.
2017.
Someone, usually a guy, who says something like, getting white hairs is awesome. It makes me seem so wise. Yeah, because men turn into George Clooney, okay? But at the first sight of a white hair in a woman, she turns into that old lady who tries to give you apples on Halloween. And now, finding white hair on your head is one thing, but finding white hair on your body is a whole different story.
Please don't talk about your pussy, Lily.
Please don't talk about your pussy hair.
That my vagina has never looked more distinguished.
Oh, God! I just blocked Amy Schumer on Twitter, and yeah, I still
We
have to
had
hear
a
this shit.
conversation yesterday about how she just didn't talk about her vagina.
Literally, we were in a call yesterday talking about doing this stream, and I said, to her credit, she didn't turn to the fucking Amy Schumer style of comedy where she just talks about her pussy. And then she did it.
Oh my goodness! Did you hear that the Joker movie's coming out?
Oh yeah, I can't
Y'all
wait.
hear about who's excited about this? I mean, I'm pretty
So much
excited to see
louder.
it, but it's kind of crazy how they keep reinventing that character over and over again. There is still one version of the Joker we haven't
A
seen. though.
bisexual
Check
woman
it
of
out.
color.
Exactly.
This fall, you've seen
She's
the
so
Joker as a
unfunny.
failed stand-up comic, as a criminal mastermind, as a sexy club kid, and whatever's happening in the 60s. Now,
Probably gonna be
get
the
ready
best
for the
joke.
most terrifying iteration of the Joker yet. A lady. A twisted leader with dark demands.
Hey Sergio, could you please give me those reports no later than Thursday?
Pause.
Thank you.
There's been female Jokers before.
In the comics, yes.
Yeah, it's a pretty regular thing.
What a monster! Renegade who wants to watch the world burn.
Hey, are you going
They
into the men's
actually
room?
explode.
Oh yeah, there's someone in the women's, so.
But you're a woman. You don't belong in there. That's our room.
We have rules and we have to follow the rules. We don't follow the rules. Becomes chaos!
Damage tattoo for 6 months sub.
With the most depraved and haunting.
That's where you do get whatever you
How
want.
did I get this job? Yeah. Well, you know, I started with a couple unpaid internships in college. Working hard, you know, staying late, volunteering for the party committee. Because, you know, women are socially expected. Eventually, the company got sued for gender discrimination and begrudgingly agreed to promote me to manager in 4 years. Dan?
Haha, OMG skeleton.
Jokes.
A joke, her. It's feminist, or whatever.
Oh, come on. No one told me I had lipstick on my face? God, I'm walking around like this all day. Absolutely
That
terrifying.
wasn't good. And it wasn't even really a, like... That had nothing to do with the Joker.
No, you don't get it because she's a comedian and she tells jokes.
Straight face gang.
And she's a her.
Yeah, I was like,
No,
no,
her.
like, that's the old, like... That's not the
And she
point of a
did the
parody. Okay.
But she did the lipstick.
The point of a...
Fine.
It's like they came up with the title for this skit, and then they were like, we'll figure it out. Like, the title was literally the only thing that made sense. Yeah, there was literally zero correlation. It was just scary. Yes, but it's like the Joker's not a horror movie. Like...
And the thing is, like, none of the things that was portrayed, like her saying, I don't think, like, any of that was even unreasonable. Like, it wasn't like, you know, she was being like a crazy boss or anything. It was just people being scared.
Women tell long stories.
Women tell long stories, and my boss asked me to get some
women talk too much.
Like, basically, that was...
Yeah, you just summed up the whole sketch. Except they made it relevant by tying a relevant movie title to it. It's like, that had nothing to do with the Joker.
So again, we have to beg the question.
She didn't even, like... I bet they wanted to put her in the full face makeup, and she's like, I'm not wearing white face. I'm a bisexual woman of color. You think I'm in the fucking...
But, like, it begs the question again, who is the audience here?
That's a good question on that skit. I'm gonna be... NBC needs to cut me a check.
Violet, you have said things that have consistently been more funny than anything that she has said.
Dude, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can go to any Twitch chat with, like, more than 5 people, and it will be funnier than any episode of Lilly Singh. Maybe a little more racist, but just a little, to be real with you.
Honestly, she said some pretty spicy
she's
things.
Apologized for the wrong things.
Like,
Definitely should have apologized, not to Punjabi people.